NBA universe right here, right now. I'm back again with another video. This time we're going to Uefa Europa League. Yeah. Oh, I think, did I get the name wrong? Yeah, Arsenal played against Sporting Lisbon, which ended up in a 2-2 draw. And as we know, Arsenal they're having a really good season, especially when they're first in the league. Can't really say much about Sporting because they are right now, they are, I think, fourth. Yeah, they are fourth in the league with around 47 points, and Arsenal is first with a comfortable, like, I think, is it for like 5 points? I think so. Yeah, and going into this match, I knew it would be a tough one for Arsenal because Sporting are really a good team, and some fans were actually underrating Sporting because, you know, he they thought they were going to listen, but in this game Sporting put a lot of pressure on Arsenal. I can't even, like, from the beginning, the 4th minute, I think they played the ball on and they caught Jorginho off, like he was trying to cut, but the Sporting player didn't score, and I was like, well, already 4 minutes in, like, they were putting pressure. One of my standout player for the match would be Edwards, yeah, for Sporting. He was just tormenting that defense, man. He was giving Turner and Zinchenko a hard time. Like, it was just so bad. And also another player would be Sejuiced. Nah, he had a good game today. He that block with the Martinelli, oh my days, like, that was just, Arsenal were not up to their best today. You know, Saliba, for Arsenal, Saliba was very good today. He scored a goal. Fabio Vieira was also very good. He assisted goal. He looks sharper than, and he's not been, has been in the league, but he's been having some quite, he's not reached to his full level yet. But Arsenal need to take the Europa League serious because, I don't know, because from the lineup they had Reece Nelson, Martinelli, Saka up front with Granit Xhaka, Jorginho, Fabio Vieira, Zinchenko, Kia, Saliba, Ben White, Turner. While Sporting, Adan, which was also quite decent, Juice, Coates, I don't really know how to pronounce it, Inyashao, Esgal, Morita, Gonzalez, Reese, Edwards, Trincao, sorry, Paulino. Yeah, Trincao, if you don't know, Trincao used to play for Barcelona. I think he's there. Yeah, and then Wolves, I don't really know if they sold it. I think they loaned it. I'm not sure about that information, so I don't know. But yeah, this is the with Nketiah out and Trossard, Nelson and the right to start. Martinelli has been starting for, I think, a false 9. I don't know, but he's been starting up front for like since like last 2 matches, I guess. Yeah, and yeah. So Jorginho, well, I wouldn't say he was awful, but he was not really that good today. The same way Saka wasn't really receiving ball, so not enough, like, activity. He did have some good moments. He was quiet at some points, but Arsenal, the way they play, most of the time it comes from Saka's area, right wing. Play Saka, cut in, go, cut other right, cross or shoot. So, but today he was really quite quiet. Also, Turner, in the beginning he was having some good games. I would say that he did decent, but I felt like there are some of the balls, the shots, he should have cut them, but Edwards was really like testing him, and he had really, but he really couldn't play from the back, as you can see from like Ramsdale, which is good for his leg. So yeah, that's one problem. Then Ben White, as I said, Ben White, he was okay, but yeah, he didn't really get much of the ball. I was saying, yeah. Saliba was very good, very, very, very solid today. He helped Kyrgios, which was his first game of the signing that Arsenal made, and did not go well for him. And I'm just saying, because the first goal for Sporting, he left his defender like, bro, his defender jumped on top of him and headed it in. So he's at fault for the first goal for Sporting, but apart from that, today was not his day. Arsenal's defense was sleeping. Like the two goals, the second goal for Sporting was so funny, because they literally had two defenders at three or so, like in front of Polino literally had, and he still scored. I'm like, wow. Martinelli today was not efficient. He dribbled the whole way to the goal just for him to not just have a heavy. He just had a heavy touch and juiced. Oh my days. Oof, today he was really quite solid, bro. The recovery for that second chance that Martinelli had was just wow. Yeah, so yeah, Nils Nelson was not good today. I will not lie. His crosses were off. Like, you did see some of the crosses. Like, come on now. Like, he was off. I mean, I feel like Arsenal should take the Europa League very serious, because I don't know. I don't get the vibes they do take it serious. Xhaka was alright, but it's not real. Also, another player I like to comment is Takeru Tomiyasu. When he came on, man, he locked. I forgot who he did, but he was solid. He came on and he was solid. He was winning duels, everything. Like he was just good as a good substitute. Yeah, but honestly, next game I see, although this game didn't play well, I see Arsenal beating Lisbon next leg. I just know for sure, because they will actually take it serious and actually put a strong lineup. Because a lot of people go in this match expecting Arsenal to be Sporting, and it will be a hard match, because the as I said, for the whole match, Sporting were just and their goal was going to come either way, because they were just Arsenal was losing the ball so much, like, oh, it was just bad. And I don't know, man. I don't know, but Arsenal should take this thing very serious, because I feel like with the league they have, first, if they don't win Europa, I don't think there's even a chance for them. If they don't win Europa and they have Premier League, what if they don't win Premier League? Because some fans will be like, oh, since we're out of the Europa League, we can still focus on the Premier League. But that's what he did for the same with the FA Cup, Carabao. I'm like, what? So you don't want trophies, you just want the Premier League? Like, that does not make sense. Like, it's still a trophy. And some of the fans, Arsenal fans, some of them be, listen, Arsenal fans some of them are really, really good. But it's just some. I'm just saying, I'm not generalizing. It's just some. Yeah, and like, I feel like Europa League should be a title you should be fighting for. And I think I understand that Arsenal's depth is actually quite bad. Although they signed like how many players this 3, Trossard is already out injured. In case Gabriel Jesus is injured, but he's coming back. But their subs is just not it, because today they didn't even play their first team. If you remove Nelson, Vieira, probably Kyrgios and Materna, they place them, and you put, like, that's not really a strong, team like that. So that's one thing I was worrying Arsenal. They didn't really have depth like that. And going into like the end of the season, they need that depth because players are already getting injured. They don't want it. And with Partey, which is one of their best defenders this season, really, really good player, Thomas Partey. He's also quite injury prone. Once he's injured, the whole team just breaks. Like no bones. Like literally, it's so like not even funny. Like you can obviously when he's not playing, there's quite on there's no unity in this. Like everything's just So Arsenal needs to do something about that next season. But honestly, I tip Arsenal to win the league. But for Europa League, they need to do better because they're really showing me that they actually want to win the Europa League. Because I mean, Europa League is a good trophy to win. Like, who wouldn't want to win it? Especially with Man U in this competition, which I'm going to talk about next video. But yeah, this match was quite improved. Well, it's quite interesting. It was really a tough match for Arsenal because Sporting put a lot of pressure. Edwards just caught my attention from the start. The guy is fast, skillful. Like, bro, they know how to spread the ball. They know how to just spread the play, and they are so wow. Arsenal needs to become prepared next leg to beat them. But I mean, it will be in the Emirates Stadium. So yeah, Emirates Stadium. I'm still tipping Arsenal to win Sporting. It's just how it is. So now we're going to look at some of the reactions from fans on the Arsenal game, and let's see what we can find. We just look for some small bits, and yeah, we call it. A lot of mad displays from Arsenal Football Club tonight, so tough to find any standout, but thought Vieira and Saliba did well. Not the best of debuts for Curio, while Turner still has a bit of convincing to do between the sticks, as I said before. Yeah, did I say something about Zinchenko? Oh no, yeah, Zinchenko was quite decent too, so yeah, it wasn't bad, but he quite had sloppy moments. There's one chance where they got it, but he slipped, and it just quite cost it didn't cost them, but it was quite, So I'm still looking for some tweets. This game here highlighted Takeru Hero Tomiyasu's tactical awareness, versatility, intelligence, and strong positional understanding. Majestic baller. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He had it. Arsenal struggling to beat teams in the Europa League, and I'm meant to believe London is right. Obviously, this coming from a Chelsea fan. I mean, they are literally 10th position, bro. I will not say anything. Arsenal are ready to exit the Europa League. I mean, I don't think so. They still going to do this. Its contributions in 12 starts for Fabio Vieira and Arsenal shared this season. I mean, yeah, he really had a good game today. Really did have a good day. Paulina hit the Rashford celebration after putting spot on him. The next we know, we see Instagram with Marco Rashford tagging him in the post. Yeah. And that'll be all. I'll see you all later. It's your boy DW right here right now. Signing out.